What's up, guys? We are back. I'm gonna do another review. Just got done doing the Saison du Buff review. Put it up to upload. So yes, y'all will see it about an hour after it was done. So I figured since we're gonna eat dinner, chicken spaghetti tonight, which I freaking love. Let me adjust the camera just a minute. Okay. Since we're having chicken spaghetti, I didn't want something super heavy to drink with dinner, and that's Saison du Buff, even though it's light to medium mouthfeel, blah, 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 blah. I didn't want to waste good beer on chicken spaghetti. You know, I wanted to be able to taste the amazingness of the chicken spaghetti and just have a beer to complement it. So, this is what we're reviewing today. And it's not a torture trial, and the reason I will explain in a minute. We are doing Coors Banquet, the champagne of beers, everyone. Or wait, is it the champagne of beers? No, it's not the champagne of beers. That's Miller High Life. Wow. And I can't cut that out either. Wow, I feel like a fucking idiot. No, this is Coors Banquet. God, I'm so ashamed of myself. But this has actually grown on me here recently. I never really did like Coors Light, and then I had Coors Banquet about 2.5 years ago. Never drank it again. Then the other night we went to Roadhouse, and I couldn't find anything I wanted to drink, so I picked up a tall can of this before we went to the Roadhouse. Then I picked up a Yellow Belly, little squatty bottle at Roadhouse. And I was like, wow, I like this. Then I started drinking it out of a glass, and I was like, wow, I really like this. So we're going to do a legit legacy brew beer review. And that's what I'm going to call these Coors Miller High Life. And I'm going to have to go and redo that review because I think I did it as a torture trial. But Budweiser, if I can find Schlitz, and do them as the legacy project, okay? So it's going to be our review. 24-ounce can, 5% alcohol by volume. We are looking at, how many calories? 147 calories per 12-ounce serving, which is 2. American Adjunct Lager. I think it's made with corn. Not sure. So let's get after it. Now, this beer is very popular in my town, especially here in Texas, okay? But in my town, it seems like everybody drinks Coors or Coors Light. So we're going to go ahead and get after it. Look at that adjunct lageriness. Boom. Crystal clear, pop, pop, fizz, fizz head. Crystal clear in color. Let's go down to the smell. Smell, typical adjunct lager, corn, malt, water, maybe a little hop bitterness, not much, especially not after drinking that Saison du Buff. Head disappeared really quick on this motherfucker. Damn. Surprised. Nice, babe. I heard that in here. Did y'all catch that on the camera? I'm going to look in the playback and see if you did. Not a lot of head, typical American Adjunct Lager. So let's get at it. Okay. God. And that's what I love about this beer. Okay. Ooh, shit. I don't remember that. Okay. This brew is, and I don't know why I keep saying brew. I sound like one of them stupid, douchebag beer drinkers. This brew. I need to quit saying that. This beer gets a bad rap from a lot of people, okay? Why? I don't know, but it really does. And I'm here to set the record straight with this one. This beer is what they call a legacy beer. Coors, Miller, Budweiser, Schlitz, Schaefer. There's a million of them, okay? But this is part of the Big Four. It is a huge, macro brewery. They produce a ton of beer, but this was one of the beers your grandpa drank back in the day. Before light beer was invented, this is what they drank. This, Budweiser, Miller High Life, Schlitz, that's what there was, okay? You didn't have a choice. Then Meisterbrau came out with a light beer, God, I think it's like in the 60s or something, promoted it towards women who were, working out, trying to stay fit. It sucked. Miller bought Meisterbrau, came out with Miller Lite, very first light beer. Then Budweiser was like, hey, we're going to do that, came out with Budweiser Light. Then everybody started calling it Bud Light, so it stuck. Coors Light came out, I can't remember when, but basically, these are the big brothers of your light beers. The party beers, we'll say. And they suffer because of their party beer younger brothers. It's like, if your younger brother does something fucking stupid in public while you're there, you're going to be embarrassed because of it, and you're going to look like shit because your younger brother just did something fucking stupid. And that's the rap that these beers have caught. And they're not bad for what they are, okay? So, first things first, it's crisp. There's a little bit of a spiciness right at the beginning, and you can argue this with me all you want. The corn flavor in this beer is very, 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 very minuscule. The back takes off with maltiness, like barley malt, and then it just chops off, just falls, just poof. There's no taper, it's just and it stops. Nice and dry, letting you want to get another sip. There is not a lot to this beer, but there doesn't need to be a lot to this beer because it's an American style lager, okay? Y'all can call them adjuncts all you want because that's what they truly are, but this beer, Coors Banquet, in my opinion, and I will go through and have Budweiser again and all those other things to compare them, but this is Legacy Beers 1, and this, I feel, even though I'm a Miller guy, is the epitome of the American lager. And the reason being is because this is what I remember people drinking when I was a kid. Nobody drank, Miller or Budweiser in my family. Everybody drank Coors and Coors Light. That's what everybody drank. People I went to school with, Coors Light, Coors Light. 90% of the people I work with, Coors Light. I hate Coors Light, but I can respect the yellow bellies, okay? And that's what they call them, is the yellow bellies. So, quit giving these beers bad raps. Quit shitting on the legacy beers, because without these beers, we wouldn't have all these badass American craft brews, okay? Just saying. So, give respect where respect is due. Basically, you're slapping your grandpa in the face every time you talk shit on this beer. So go out, get a legacy beer, sit down and enjoy it, and quit being a puss, and quit drinking light beer. That's what I've got to say. I'm going to give this beer, for beers in general, a 5, okay? Because you can't compare it to a craft beer, because it's not a craft beer. So I'm going to give it a 5. But for beers in general, or not for beers in general, for beers of the style, I'm going to give this freaking thing a 9. For American style adjunct lagers, it gets a 9. Very exceptional. Well, not very exceptional. Very good or exceptional. That's my review of Coors Banquet in the 24-ounce can. If you don't like it, don't watch the review. That's what I have to say about that. So, we'll see you in the next one. Adios.